for any suggestions already. Bishop e5. What do you mean bishop e5? E5 is here. Are you talking about this position, Mr. Jingles, or something else? 21-23. Yeah, it's the same like here, but it's very windy. F5 looks thematic. Every time when I have some schedule, some program, some plan, it's destroyed by some calling. So when somebody call you and push you to do something, you of course leave everything else and then you're back again. But it's too late to do the same exercises. So it's the same in chess. It's good to create any plan, guys. And then during the way you can simply change it. Depends of opponent response. I have like a new stuffs like that. I'm not sure. Okay, let's check out if I can use it. Redeem. Okay, it has to be system sound. Okay. Now it has to be, yeah, has to be better. It's about 10 seconds.
And his name is John C.
Okay. I just installed this today. It's not mine. Oh no, now we're all gonna be spam. That's not a good idea, maybe. No more lesson. Oh my god. I gotta push Logis to invest his channel points. It's written 10 seconds, but I think so it's more. Really cheap, okay. Now everyone can invest the channel. I have no idea how many channel points you have, guys, so maybe I can rise up. Coffin dance is good, okay. I think I installed 5 or 6 or something like that, okay. Yeah, you can see that it's a new one when you click on the channel points. Okay, we have just one suggestion about F5, but don't forget about the name. The name of the lesson tonight. It's about maneuvering. It's about maneuvering. Probably music during the lesson. It's not super cool, but I guess it's my fault. So what a piece we can maneuver, guys, and definitely the current plan of white, good to think about the plan of white too. The current plan of white could be f2 to f4. Okay. When you go to the channel points, you can scroll down and you can check out the new sound alert, you know. Also, when you click maybe on the stream, I guess you can go to this sounds alert too. It's in the channel points. You should invest, I guess, channel points. Okay, Wegener is betting about g5, knight g6, knight f4. The question is if you've got time. 33rd. Hello! Happy to see you. But what about g5, h4 pushing? Okay, there we go. g5. My question could be, do you really Do really have time for g5, guys, just because of h4 breakthrough, and you're gonna be under stress here to capture and make a weak pawn structure. And after you capture, for example, I'm still having f4. This is what I'm thinking about. So the move like f5, they also discuss it. So we can check out the sideline. So f5, e takes f5, g takes f5, f3. With the potential plan king h2 bishop d3. For example, if you go through, yeah, bishop g, king g2, bishop d3, and knight e2, knight g3. This is also a maneuvering plan of opponent. It's not only about us, please. It's very important to spend your time also for opponent's plan, for opponent's threat, and trying to prevent it. Scream sound alert. There is a scream, but it's not completely like scream. Rook takes d5. Okay. So it's not really great to push f5. Seems like this diagonal is opened, and you know very well that your king is on the way. So bishop d3 definitely could be a great threat against it. Okay, so any other suggestions, guys? We can check out also g5. Two of you gave this plan. We can check out this by Engine. I was sharing with you h4. Maybe I'm not super precise with that. Or maybe first, could be the same. Bishop d3 followed by knight e2, knight g3, knight f5 too for a white side. Okay, if you try to reach f4, probably knight e2, knight f4, king h2, not hurry up. And now what's the black's plan? What's the black's plan is the general question. If you push h5, you can start beating yourself like most of the cases happened. Not your opponent is doing enough push-ups. Very often you start beating yourself. So I guess you should be precise how to continue. Okay, beautiful knight, but what's next? What's next? So how to update the position of the queen, how to update the position of the knight, where to push anything, how to open up the game. Hey, Sepatashbak, how are you doing? Cheers by one song, I don't know which one, but coffee dance. Maybe coffee dance, because I'm drinking coffee. Coffin dance. Thanks. Look at it, knight f8, knight g6. Yeah, but definitely this is pretty cool, but it costs time for this maneuvering. And you see very well that the computer definitely didn't like this plan. h5, just rook g1. It's gonna be very hard to maneuvering the pieces like that. It costs time and... Okay, we can start. Rook h8, for example. I also try to reach my knight to f5. And your knight, to make some pressure here, has to be here. But you don't really have this. Okay, knight f8, knight f5. If you go here, if you follow your plan anyway. The question is why white is better. Knight f6 followed by h5. h5, I repeat that this is beating yourself because white can simply prevent this by rook g1 and pressure here. Also, your king is here. You cannot really push so easy h5. By the way, how many channel points I'm having? Do I have unlimited channel points comparing to you guys? If somebody knows that, I'll be glad to hear it. I have no idea how many channel points I'm having. Okay, so position like this is very complicated. Probably rook g1 and now what? The correct question what? And white can simply start, of course, pushing c4 to c5, b4. in the other side of the board. So yes, we stay solid, but oh no, you don't see the evaluation. Let's show you the evaluation. It has to be good. This is the side lines, not the main lines. So... Oh, you mean I collect them like logis? Like I'm streamer, yes. For sure, I'm in the stream. So I'm collecting my own channel points, yeah. Okay. I forgot that the columns are turned on so loud. And I like listening super high volume music a little before the stream. It's disco time. Knight h4. When you step on h4, I believe I'm gonna take it. Okay, guys, let's go back to the more suitable, more comfortable continuation, and we can close this guy. What a maneuver Christensen take in his hands. I think one of you shared this idea with me. Please try to share more ideas with me. You only gave to me f5 and g5. Try to share with me something connected with the book too. Okay, knight g6, knight f4, I'm accepting it. Looks solid, yeah. Probably black will be not so easy destroyed. Can you share with me third plan, third candidate move? For example, how to activate this bishop, what could be another good outpost for the knight, and so on. More space, more potential maneuvers for the other pieces, not only caring about the knight on e7 and then having a bad placed bishop, just because when you push g5 it's already over. This bishop is dying. Bye bye bishop. c6. c6 looks like automatic blunder. Please take care about the d6 weakness though. After capture, d6 is pretty weak. Knight g8, then bishop f6. Very well, good job of Wegener. Good job. Knight g8. Finally, somebody find out the correct candidate. Yeah. Yeah, c6 is great, guys, but c6 is a blunder, no? Just direct capture and then you just lose this automatic. Or I think like that. Okay. So there we go. Knight g8 is the promote line. Yeah, don't blunder. We're talking about strategy, but don't blunder. Rule number 1 has to be don't blunder. Yes. Larry Christensen regrouping his pieces like that. So if you trade off the bishop and then occupy f4 square by your knight, gonna be much better instead of direct push g5 and completely close your bishop on g7. or then you can think about even f5, yeah. That's the plan here. King g2. There is the interesting variation if white is pushing h4, for example, and if black is accepting, like rook h1 seems to be forcing queen e7. Anyway, rook h1 with dangerous attacking. That's why, even if white is pushing h4, now black is ready to push f5. You can still capture here, but it first much better to break through, to open up the position, and then be ready to capture on h4. f5 counterattack. He takes. g3. If g takes, very often this is happening to me when I'm expecting such a natural capture. So now black could capture this, or black... I guess if black capture here, just king g2, rook h1 is coming again, and black doesn't have a single check. So it's not so great to open up the file against your own king. So what will be the most comfortable way to take back f5, chat? Actually, this is the key moment of the strategy too, like how to capture, where to capture, how to increase the position of the bad place piece. Very teeny moments. So how we can take back f5? If we already little bit analyze that queen takes h4 there are no benefits just because king g2. And rook h1 is coming into the forcing queen. Knight f6, knight e4, knight f6 or pushing a v4, it's not taking back the pawn. How to take back f5 pawn? Go, go, go. It's very easy. Very easy. Knight e7, yes, this is the best decision, like not hurry up to take it by a rook. This is crystal clear because of the pin. So take it back with the less powerful piece. Very well. That's why they push f3. We're ready to capture just because of this check is coming. King g2 or rook f2 could be a similar way. And now, boom, who's going to find out the move? Yeah, rook takes f5 is weak because of bishop d3. Who is going to find out the exploding move? Pin, yeah, not secure. e4, boom, Wegener is in a super good mood tonight. e4 with very good chances for black, because this cover attack, the great monster on g7, this is the best defender and one of the most active piece on the board. f4, not really, guys. So f4 gonna help me to bring the bishop back and attacking you, and rook h1 and so on. And one more time, don't put all the pawns in the same color as your bishop if you don't have any opportunity a little bit later to open up the bishop. So it's not really the greatest strategy in the world. Also, you open up this diagonal. Also, you don't really have light square bishop. So it's a very bad deal to push f4, I guess. Very bad. Like, if we talk about strategy, it's not like blunder, but you know, sometimes strategy mistakes are changing the evaluation extremely, much more. And also this is an interesting case. Yeah, let's check out f4. f4 +2 for white, almost +2 for white. e4, pretty even position, with counter-attacking chances and with huge chance for opponent to make a mistake. So you see, the white evaluation is holding on to the only precise moves. So it's a good comparing, I guess. One move even position, the other one +2, and then don't be wondering why you lost your game, because you don't follow some basic rules. Use your power, use your weapon, open up the game, counter-attack, here. Also attack the basic weakness of white. This is the basic weakness because she's holding on g4, and of course you have benefits if you open up f-file. e4, exploding. Keep going with e4. No, this was the sideline. We don't keep going. We are going to this moment. King g2. Move number 2, king g2. Oh, there we go. Interesting situations. Bishop f6. Now, white could change the situation pretty much, like not allowing that move or not allowing this fixing move. Bishop h4 could be great fixing too, of stopping all attacking chances of white. So h4 could be very exciting move, they said. It's good to check out after black capture rook h1. It's also kind of not tactic at all, but it's a kind of positional sacrifice just to work on the h-file. There, one more time, there is not a current checkmate, but it's positional sacrifice, like thinking in advance that there are some benefits out of this. So, what's going on after king g7? Mistake? Question mark. g5? I'm not sure. g5 looks interesting, yeah. Interesting to leave the bishop out, and then white could probably simple change the whole strategy. I don't know, again, bishop d3, knight e2, knight g3, knight f5 looks nice. White also can increase the pressure here, and the situation could become very hot around g5. Even potential sacrifice here, either here. So let's check out what's going on after a question mark. Rook takes h4, then rook h1. Alright, what's happening here? Oh no, there is another move. If rook h1, I don't know what's happening. Oh, maybe I can sack now. Maybe I can sack now, just... Oh, I cannot, you already took a piece, yeah? I cannot sacrifice. No. Okay, when I bring my queen back, what's going on? Is this a mate? Yeah, looks interesting. You can simply take. Yeah, this looks mate. If I go to e7, maybe I should go to d8. Yeah. Hey, Logis, how are you doing? Let's cheers, Logis. Like I don't know which one, but.
Shake those bitties. Oh, you gotta shake those bitties. Every time you shake those bitties. Come on. Thank you for shaking all the bitties. Let's shake bitties. Let's shake those bitties. Let's shake all the bitties. Let's shake bitties. Thank you guys so much for shaking all
Okay.
the bitties. Let's
So,
shake bitties. Let's
queen
shake
d8 is possible, and if bishop takes f6, capture once. And what about king f6? Maybe I can really escape, because g5, king e7. Hey, how's Cheng? How are you doing? How's Cheng is here? Powerful player too. Today's lesson is about strategy, yeah, but many exciting moments out of the strategy. Of course, strategy is close connected with the tactics. So probably here I can escape. The move is not rook h1. Try to find out the best counter-attacking of white. Why they sacrifice h4 pawn. What could be a very powerful continuation. Cool, thank you, Hans Chang.
You got debated. You got debated. You got debated.
Perpetual check. New headphones, yeah. G5, dropping the queen. Boom. Boom. Rook h1 is coming. Of course. Okay. There we go. That's why this is not really possible. G5 with next move rook h1. G5. I'm confused. Move 17. We go back to move 17. Okay, let's keep going with the main line. So bishop f6. Of course, sometimes you don't need to look at the old book in all lines in the world. So bishop f6. They didn't go to bishop f6. They go to bishop b5 now. They didn't push. They didn't push there. So this is the main move in the game. Bishop e5. Knight b6. By the way, principal risky decision. Christensen allowing to the opponent to trade off. Like f4 is coming. So a little bit more safety could be a6, bishop takes d7, queen takes d7 with unclear situation. Like as much as more black is simplifying, you know that this is okay. This will be easier for black. What is out of stock? I'm DJ. Now there's some just pushing you sound alerts, pushing you to invest your channel points.
And his name is John C.
Not more available. Yeah. You're driving. Yeah, you disappear, Mr. Jingus. Where are you? Interesting lesson, hope so. Got over 30 volts. Oh. Okay, so A4. Oh no. Wait a second, knight b6 and then a4. This knight could be under attack. They even say that this maneuvering could be more flexible, followed by a6 again. a4, a5, trying to stop a5, of course. And now... by the way, if black is trying any counterattack against the bishop, white is ready also for the counterattack against knight. And now it's not really great, because the white's activity has to be on the queen side part. a5, of course, knight e2, dubious move. The white player didn't appreciate the power of the f4 pawn, exclamation mark could be, and rook takes f4. Now black knight is not really getting chance to reach e5, which is our final goal also, and white gonna increase the pressure of the weak pawn f7. Let's think bishop g5, let's say rook f3, bishop takes, queen takes, knight e7. He's trying, but of course kill him on time. Bishop takes d7, automatic. You're driving to Russia? You're joking, yeah? Probably your flight gonna be 2 days to Russia. Yeah, take care with the Russia, yeah. Take care. Buy fat clothes and then go to there, please, well prepared. And now knight b5 with, of course, initiative. They can make a sandwich, triple attack here on f7. And, yeah. Hey, Taborich, how are you doing? Let's cheer you with one song. Today is song 9, but...
Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do that.
Miss Daisy. Miss Daisy. I don't know the name. Okay, so... Morphy or Tau games? I don't have... no, I have Paul Morphy book in the garage probably, but... Not sure about the language. Could be on Russian. Probably I have Paul Morphy. I have to check out. We have garage... We have books 1. So, if you find out, by the way, interesting book out of my garage here, please let me know. You can make a screenshot and order it in Discord personal message. Okay, so this was a good initiative for white. Okay, so there we go. a4, a5. White didn't appreciate and just play a dubious move, knight e2. How to take initiative as fast as possible. Bishop g5. We keep going.
You gotta shake those bitties every time you shake those bitties. Come on. Thank you for shaking all the bitties. Let's shake bitties. Let's shake those bitties. Let's shake all the bitties. Let's shake bitties.
Knight g3.
So much for shaking. All the bitties. Let's shake bitties. Let's shake them.
By the way, right now, f4 is not really so dangerous because we just simple capture.
Shake bitties.
Who is losing as white in this maneuvering? Yes, we play for the black side most of all. Mr. Jingus is fall in love. That's awesome. People are pretty nice when they're fall in love, yeah. The problem is, this is, I think, like, physically, emotionally, this costs a maximum 2 years, maximum, I said. Probably 1.5 years about full emotions, and then it's disappear, and then just keep in touch, but with not so deep emotions or whatever, aura. All right, f4, e takes f4, and now definitely white knight will not have any successful jumping too. Yeah, so that's why they pick him to knight g3. Okay, king g7, not really great move for sure. Black is having a better continuation, and moves like bishop takes e3, being a little bit more precise, followed by knight f6. And now, yeah, maybe we're ready to maneuver already this knight to c5, flexibility and so on. Waiting for f4 every time you're ready to capture and bring the knight to e5, or queen e7, rook e8, and e4 will be backward pawn if anyway white is pushing f4. Yeah. And then in g3, king g7, not so genius. Push b4. Question mark to b4. A takes b. We have to take a5. Let's simplify. Pawn takes. Queen takes was also possible, but it's gonna be the same. We have not that big choice. Knight d7. Can you propose live on stream? What do you mean? I'm not live? What do you mean? You said you're gonna start streaming, but I'm not sure what you're talking about. He bought your book. Okay, guys, let's keep going. 97, boom. Queen takes b4 is a mistake. Why? There's a weak square on c5. Actually, pretty comfortable square on c5. It's not weak square. Weak squares, most of all for white side, are fourth and third area. This is square what is not really protected by pawn, so I can color several of them. Of course, indeed, move was proposed to his Russian sweetheart live on stream. Live on stream? She can join the chat. Of course, everyone can join the chat. Everyone is pretty welcome to come to Amazonkas. Maybe she can be a strong chess player. Who knows? Propose her hand in marriage. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, this kind of proposing. Yeah, cool. That will be cool. Live stream. She cannot say no, yeah. In live stream. It's a possibility, yeah. Rook a7, and this was indeed for white side. Hi. Okay, so queen takes b4, it's kind of mystic, just because black should keep the knight and work on the plenty of weaknesses of white. There we go. Rook f3. Knight f6. It's time to activate the other knight. Don't fall asleep. Rook a f1. Question mark 2. Bishop d3 indeed. What the maneuvers start doing Christiansen? Many diagrams we have in this book, by the way. And book is on Russian. I can read on Russian. Oh, she's 1-4. Oh my god, she can beat you. Did you ever play chess? Or maybe you met her behind the board. Wow, she's 1-4. Yeah, if it's Russian and not playing chess, I could be more surprised. Yeah, she can beat you to be hurting your ego. I listen your video, yeah, it's all about ego again, but e4 hang, not really. I'm having a protection. what great maneuver one more time black is doing with the knights. There's N and Q. N and Q protecting e4. Yeah, but now knight is under attack, so where do you think so could be a great position of the knight? If is missing out on all the knight moves. Oh yeah, here we have too much of them. You see. Oh, I turn on the phone. So we have too much of them really. Like knight b8, knight d7, knight b6, knight d7, knight c5. You see, this knight on c5 is having a long way. Probably he's delivering sushi, but yeah. Oh, you cannot see the top of the car, and there we go. Knight h7, knight g5. Good job. Good job, Papa Wagner is our champion tonight. Knight h7, followed by... You miss one move. Who is Susie? Susie? Interested to be adopted in Blitz. I guess I adopt him enough, but hope so. Who knows? Her girlfriend, his girlfriend could help about his improvement. Please don't mess up and don't miss the move like queen h4 before knight g5, yeah? So first queen h4 followed by knight g5 is a great threat. And there we go. Seems like unstoppable. Boom. Forky, only one move. And what could be the next plan, next strategy of black? Probably black is slightly better. Susie? Delivering? Oh, maybe she arrived there. Sushi, not Susie. Sushi. Sushi, eating sushi. But I think he got fired. He's just translating. He's working for chess.com, by the way. He's translating from English to German. Sorry about my pronunciation. He was delivering sushi. Before.
Logis says, sushi.
Sushi. Knight g1, knight f3. No. We talk about black side, please. We're talking about black side plan, priority, strategy, how to simplify next the situation and go for a win, not for white. Wow, our champion tonight, b6. But the question is, there is no rook f4. Maybe rook f4 is also great. I'm not sure. Rook a4, you want to take e4. I like your plan, but take care about the b pawn. Maybe rook a4, queen b2. Yes, mosquito bite me. Rook a4, queen b2. Do you really have time to capture e4? I even can sacrifice the rook on g3 because of capture queen b8, or just because of push. Rook fb8. In the game was played rook ab8, pinning, capturing the pawn, of course, by a rook, not by pawn. But the master move was a rook fb8. Rook fb8 was the master move. What is the difference between? Of course, one rook is holding on the open file, and when you bring the second rook, it's much more powerful. And as Wegener mentioned a little before, the other rook could be on a4 and having a huge pressure of e4. Yeah, they're pretty black, pretty huge. I think they're biting me here several days and they become too huge. So of course you need to bring the other rook here with the more power on the queen side part. Yeah, when you say rook b8, maybe you bring the correct rook, or maybe not. Who knows? Knight g1. Boom. Next move is crystal clear. H4, rook a6. Knight f3. f3. We have to simplify. What's the next breakthrough move? Oh, in autumn we have in autumn we have a different stuffs. Something what is smelly, super bad. I'm not sure I know the. It's insect, and if you decide to kill it, it's smelling super bad. Let's repeat the rook.
Furchini.
Oh,
Thanks for subscribing.
Wow, Mr.
John_Cardiff.
Genius.
Thanks for
Thank you
subscribing.
so much.
Billy
Appreciate
Billy
it.
Wagner. Thanks for subscribing. Gleek Son. Thanks for subscribing. Killerfig Sound. Thanks for subscribing.
Huge thanks.
Oh, yeah.
I know about autumn, but next week I'm on the Black Sea again. Drone after 1 year. Some Chinese technical stuffs arrives, and probably we repair the drone, and I hope so I can make good photos again on the Black Sea. I think the water is pretty nice. Probably the weather is a little bit shit, windy, but hope so we're gonna survive.
Oh, yeah.
Background, yeah. I'm not sure we have fly. We have sharks like background, but yeah. Rook b8 made by rook takes f7. Yeah, you cannot really go here. So how do you continue then? The game is still not over if you don't find the correct plan, the correct continuation, you know. All the time the evaluation could change. McCarthy Breezer. Yeah, these sunny days. I will not miss the sunny days of 40 degrees because I don't feel good. I don't feel good. June was very hard month for me. I have a low blood pressure, and I'm feeling very bad in the super hot weather here. Rook a4. But rook a4. Queen b5, and I'm not sure you can capture here just because rook's hanging. So rook a4, it's kind of deflection or counterattack by queen b5. Queen e7, queen d7, so that it can go over queen side. Yeah, but do you really need to go back with such a active position of the queen? Or you can keep going with the breakthrough. What could be the breakthrough? You have high blood pressure. And even in several coffees in June, I was feeling the worst in my life this year. Even in Dubai was nice, but maybe in Dubai it was non-stop 40, so I was keep going there. So wait, who is timeout? Who is timeout? Who? Mr. Jingles is timeout. Logis. Okay. I forgot how was the timing out. I'm out. Username, duration, reason, timeout. Revenge will be sweet. uh, okay. 32 messages were deleted by moderator. What's going on? Hey, there is a fly in my room. So what's going on? H5. Yes, of course, Wagoner. Sorry, I was busy with the timeouting logis. Revenge, yeah.
Hafu
We're gonna
Nelson
miss.
says, Mr. Jingles is going to Russia with love.
Yeah. Oh, all his messages are deleted when I timeout him. I didn't know that. All right, cool. I mean, it's not cool, but G takes. Queen takes, of course queen takes. Don't beat yourself if pawn takes, there is a rook g3. Rook g3 anyway, rook a4, now your move, guys. Queen c3. Of course it's a mistake, more fightable, could be queen b5 pressure here. They used to play queen c3, mistake. Oh, he's no more moderator? Oh my god, now you're gonna time out somebody? Oh, you just time out, direct, without me, okay. Make me a dab. Okay. How do you untime out? Who you time out? You time out Hafu Nelson for 600 seconds. Oh my god. He's going to kill you. Hydrate. Alright. Why the fight is against me? Controls these timeouts. Maybe it has to be more channel points timeout somebody.
You got debated. You got debated. You got debated.
Tonight we have more spammers than players. Okay, where I am, I'm lost. Distraction. Okay, queen c3. What do you recommend? Knight takes e4, bishop takes e4, rook takes e4, queen takes c7. No, what's the best here? Activity. If you take like that, yeah, exactly, there's a queen takes c7, and d6 is also hanging, so what could be slightly stronger? Sets a trap. Queen h4? What a trap. I have a queen, I have rook g4 now. What a trap.
And his name is John C.
Okay. 250 times? I hope so not. He's going to lose a chance to play French, no? Push me to play French. Oh, so Potasha removed the timeout on Hafu Nelson. Yeah, 600 seconds are too much, maybe. You can make fun with 100 seconds, or Rook g4 stops it, yeah. Anything else? So sorry. Yeah. Mess with my head. My head is fine.
Hathul Nelson says. Strider is cold ice.
Strider is cold as ice. Okay. What's the most powerful continuation, guys? Don't be distracted of the chat. Try to use your imagination here. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm hoping that Wegener could try to find it out. The others are a little bit spamming. For the moment, Wegener is the most promising one. RXP. What is RXP? It was 10 minutes. Oh, RXP means rook takes pawn. Alright, perfect. But there is some interesting tactic behind bishop takes e4, and there's some in-between move. Try to find it out. Intermediate move. Uh-oh, we have too much to read here on Russia. I'm trying to translate it into the correct way. Queen e2, boom! Queen e2! And if there is a rook f2, boom, boom, boom! Wherever you go, I capture here and boom! Extra piece. The game is over. Such a fantastic sacrifice here. There we go, after queen e2, of course, opponent. Simple resign. Simple resign. Of course, after king g1, because they're provoked to keep this one, knight takes e4 is attacking two pieces. It's not just taking back exchange. It's taking back a clear rook. Rook. Okay? So, this game finished. Let's check out what we can do with the next one. Furman Witkowski, but I'm trying to share with you the most dark sentences, the most important one. Add to the library. And Art of Maneuvering, Mark Dvoretzky. First game. Hope that you enjoy with this. To find better moves. Yeah, I think Wegener was one of the most active player in the chat. Rook takes e4, rook takes d5, the same, yeah? Okay, the most interesting out of this chapter here. I have to read first on Russian, but you're gonna make fun with me. Улучшение положения фигур маневры перегруппировки. So the most important is how to regrouping your pieces. If I count the knight's move in this game, you're gonna be in shock, probably. You can... maybe you never play so much by your knight in your games, guys. Next is... Oh, 24-27! 24-27 moves by all the knights in this game. 24-27 moves. Oh my god, this is too much. It's about 40 moves game or something like that. Okay. Playing with the pawns. Next important sentence out of this is playing with the pawns. You should be very you should be very careful what the kind of pawn structure you're gonna get. So we have several interesting moments in this game. One was with b6, open up a file if you remember, and one was with h5, final moment when your queen was here to open up also h file and this diagonal too. Break truth completely. So the next one was how to, which piece you should trade off. So we trade off at all this bishop for this one, if you remember at the beginning the position. Here we go. How to trade off this bishop for this one. Log is gonna be timed out soon. Yeah, we have to take care about prophylaxis moves too. And about positional sacrifice. What I think Taborich first find out about this. There we go. It's tactic, but yes, it's kind of also positional sacrifice. Okay, we keep going with the next position. You're sharing your channel points, but you keep silent so long time ago, and now you channel your points to distract the lesson. Okay, Furman Witkowski, 1967. We'll go back in the time. Alright. This is endgame, by the way, so less pieces on the board. We have several pages of analyses. That means that that could help to understand the position better with different opportunities and different candidates to analyze not completely everything, but the most human moves. All right, there we go. In this game, it's a pretty short exercise this time. It's a white to move. It's a white to move, so you should looking for the factors in chess to find out faster the move. Wait, what's going on here? Aha, okay. A malt only shot. Okay, so there we go. It's a white to move. Furman Witkowski. I heard about Furman Witkowski, has to be Russian. So white to move, load. Waiting for your response, guys. Waiting for your candidates. h6, rook e4, g5, rook e6, threatening rook h6, mate, bishop e5. When timed out. Rook takes h7. Okay, let's check out. Make love, not war. Cool. Yeah, sure. Just mute Logis. What's happened with Logis? Sapatashwa timeout Logis. No. What I see, Sapatashwa just trying out vote for 10 seconds. What's going on with Logis? Okay, 96, h6, rook e4. Logis is no more moderator. Alright. Is that really working, guys? Do you think so it's working? To sacrifice first and then rook e4, you think so there is no defense of this? No more freedom. The sword is back. Touch me if you can. He can, yeah. Rook takes h7. What do you mean h7? h7 is here. How to take a7? Rook takes f7. Q button. Knight g6 pawn remade by. Oh, okay, let's check out this variation. Yeah, you recommend this. I'm threatening mate here. Rook takes e7. Bishop e7. Just rook takes e7. But maybe then check. If you go here, connect the rooks, get a space to g8. It will be then maybe situation how he can prevent the mate. Like, or maybe first here, if you go here. Wait, what's going on after this? I come just simple king h7, guys. Hey, Quaze, how are you doing? Hey, Hamanang. There is no move like rook takes g7, man. Now you want to take, but you lose rook. So probably you can simply take first here. Yeah. I can choose to keep the bishop on the board, and what's going on in the end? Do you have any benefits? Not so much. Yeah, you have a more active bishop, but I guess the evaluation is not completely winning for white. Variation is from the beginning. Okay, let's check out what do you offer. You offer this. Now you said what? Knight e7? This has to be e6, you mean? Okay. And if rook f7, you take, and rook e8. Okay, this could happen after rook f7. But I can also bring my bishop here, I don't know. If you decide to capture, I capture. If you take here, I gotta keep the rook. If you take here, it's my choice. Again, position is pretty even. There is no checkmate. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you, Mr. Jingles, to you, g5. g5. Rook e4 first. Hey, Atlan BG, how are you doing, man? Rook e4. Yeah. Boom. Rook e4, guys. Change the move order. Never be so confident that here Black will not find a way how to stop that. So there is a way, there is a this way, there is a this way. Sacrifice anything. Even this way was pretty interesting on your line, like bishop e7. Yeah, move order. You have the idea, you have the correct idea in your mind, but you don't really have the move order. I'm also thinking about this variation, but this is, oh, this is a mate in 2. Forgot that g7 is hanging. So a fear variation, g5, rook e6. Let's comparing now our calculations. Oh, there is also rook e5. All right, there is a king h7, rook, bishop e5, knight e5. Everything prevent that. Seems like you have not enough time to do that. And the difference between this is now you want to go there. Completely.
Subscribing.
Huge difference between. Oh, huge thanks, Dvoretzky, for the great gifting. Huge thanks. Yeah, the first line is not okay, but the g5 line is working, and then 3 more defending moves. It's too much. And after rook e4, I'm not sure. Just it's an exclamation mark. So, of course, if rook takes f7, we already know about this checkmate. And what's going on after bishop e7? I'm not sure buff looks like working. Okay, they offer this, yeah, just winning a piece. It's crystal clear. Okay, let's go for the main line. Bishop takes f4. There we go. What do you have now? Bishop takes f4. After 2 moves, black resign. How to simplify? Boom. Only 1 move. Boom. This rook. And black simple resign just because if rook g8, yeah, like this penguin, we can simplify and just capture the bishop. Will be enough for winning this game. Great showing, great example about the move order. Next, clear? Next position is Kozlovsky, 1931. We go back in the time again, in the past. Epiphyte, okay, plugin. There we go. Next is completely pretty simple endgame, but let me check out what kind of simple endgame, because the previous exercise everyone was voting to sacrifice. Everyone was voting to sacrifice first the knight and then bring the rook. So first bring the rook, first prep. Sometimes it's much better. Sometimes you should hurry. Sometimes you should calculate and having enough patience. White to move. Let's go. Art of maneuvering. Art of maneuvering. First game was incredible because we have more than 20 maneuvers by knight. By both knights. Okay, here we go. White to move. Kozlovsky, 1931. I have non-standard exercises also, what could be pretty cool. Knight g4, knight h6. Knight g4, bishop h7, knight h6, bishop g6. Is it really so much winning? You should play against the bishop, yeah? And somehow trap him and win him. White to move, load. Let's go. Use your imagination. And think about that. Probably if I bring successful my king here enough faster, or if I bring my king enough faster to e8, my bishop gonna be free to go, and then the game is over, like simple draw. So what could be the limitation? It's not easy. This is calling the international master. F8. Little hint. Knight c6, king f7, knight e6. You mean e7, but then then you can be trapped. If knight e7, bishop h7 is limitation of the knight, not you limit the bishop. Try to limit the bishop. Sledgehammer is the most correct one for the moment. Let's keep going because it's not pretty short exercise. Now you didn't allow the bishop to go out. Pretty nice, pretty easy to find out this. King d8. We can check out different continuation, of course, because it's an endgame. King d5, king h5, 3 squares distant opposition. King d5, king g5, took zwang. Knight are more powerful than bishops in Spanish. I can say depends on, because in Spanish white can open up the game wherever he wish, and depends on. I'm not completely agree, because Spanish could be semi-open opening part, but most of all, when you start the game with e4, most of the positions are opened. So still, you have to appreciate the power of the pair of bishops. This is just clue. Zugzwang. What's mean Zugzwang? Now black should leave the rear of the pressure of the pawn f6, so wherever he's going, there is a king h6, and boom, winning the bishop. Artline BG is next room to me. He's pretty powerful player, but it's hard to take part in the sub battles. But I hope so. We find out already. The guy yesterday is pretty powerful with 2,800. We have also Amir. We have Mr. Kusha. Hope so. We're gonna make a good sub battle in upcoming September when Krikor is free to do it. Any Wednesday night, probably. Now it's not really helping move like king c8 too. King f4, king d8, king g5, king e8. Woohoo! And now fireworks. What could be? You want coaching lesson? I think you want coaching lesson, but a Russian language should be working. Language barrier is a problem sometimes. Move with exclamation mark, guys. Let's go. He's not really a coach, he's a art, but in different way. In different area. 97, easy peasy. In 97, king takes. I'm not completely agree with 97. If sub is gift, yeah, why not? It's showing that you're current sub. Everything is gonna be alright. And now you don't really have time for these guys, just because I'm gonna come here. And if king g7, king g6, you're gonna lose f6 because you have to collect the bishop. He's international master, yeah. But I'm almost 2. 389 was my peak FIDE rating. Oh, low battery. And I'm having 4 norms for international master. I know you don't believe me, but I'm almost international master, yeah. Just I need rating about it. Anyway, chess only for fun, yeah. Time to time beat several grandmasters in chess.com, but it's not so serious. Okay, I think I've got the move. Yeah, could be Russian language. He's pretty good in Russian language comparing to me. My Russian is very poor, but I'm understanding everything when I'm reading chess books. I have these habits like when I was a kid, so you believe me. Yeah. 96? No. 200 points more? No, come on, and they're not 200. Yeah, I go down too much with the ladies tournament. I should stop playing shit tournaments. This is the only one problem. I have to play Grand Prix tournaments to rise my rating. Okay, there we go. What's the most powerful move? I think we've got it. King h5. Zug Zwang. Exclamation mark. I think Wegener share it. Yeah. Boom. Zugzwang. Is it crystal clear for you? If bishop h7, we simply capture. There we go, king g7. Pre-roll for the pawn and boom, promoting. If there is a king e8, it could happen the same, just black doesn't really have time to bring the king to e6 because he's going to be in Zugzwang one more time because we have more space controlling e7. Okay, so that's it by Kozlovsky, probably a Russian grandmaster. So one more time here, guys. It was all about limitation of the bishop and activity of our own king. Of course, instead of king e6. King e8, what do I mean? Oh, king d8, by the way, king f4, king e8. Oh, this is the main line, king g5, hey, such as. And this is the same Zugzwang what we reach. Anyway, I think this is composing. The next one is the real game. We have Petrosyan, Suetin. We have already probably famous games, but just we have positions, the most important, connected with the topic. Okay, so activity of the king is enough here. There we go. We go to the next. Exactly. Setup here. Boom. Complicated rook endgame is the next position between Petrosyan. King e8, king g7, king d7, king g8, and then king d8. Who cares about king d8? It's not draw. I control e7. You just have a 1 free square and I have a 2, so I can all the time Zugzwang you. King g7 or king g8 and then capture the pawn if you talk about this. My pawn was here. Okay. Dunk. Strange verb, dunk, but I'm not sure what you're using for. Tapeting. Get lose weight or whatever. Or not enthusiastic of your change. Okay, there we go. You know what? I'm studying chess also with you together. We study all of us. Don't think so that if you give this exercise to some grandmaster, he will spend 5 seconds. So I guess it will be useful for all of us. Just the grandmaster could solve it faster and we could solve it with more explanation and more candidates. Whites to move here. Let's check out again. Petrosyan with white pieces. Russia, Riga, 1958. Yeah, whites to move. Art of maneuvering, to remind you the topic. Load. Now, the rook is like super bad place here because he has to be addicted keeping a5 pawn, guys. So you should realize where has to be So what I need to hear from you is position of the knight, position of the bishop, and what is your potential plan of the rook too, of course, rook on f1. Try to figure out, based on the fact that this rook is a little bit paralyzed to keep that, there's a weakness on e5 too. Also b5 is not super well protected. Okay, let's create a plan about maneuvering of this knight, this bishop, and also the rook. But let's take care about the minor pieces first. Where you'd like to have them. 50 minutes before caramel pudding. I plan to have this even 45 more minutes. I'm not sure if it's boring for you or it's just playable position, what could happen to you. And I hope so I can, it could be useful to take the correct decision. Knight g3, knight h5, very well. This is the correct maneuver of the knight. Bishop at c5. a5 needs protection because move like rook c5 you're gonna have problems. Moves like rook a7 you're gonna have problems. And if you push, this could be under attack in several ways, like that, I guess, like that. You can bring also the other rook. Knight c5. Knight c5 is a current threat and not giving us advantage in advance. So there is a bishop f5, such a good square for the bishop. There is a bishop c4, good control too. So Dvoretzky idea is much better. Knight g3, knight h5. Bishop d2, bishop c3. Whoa! We have champion in the chat. Dvoretzky this time, not Wegener. So there we go. Dvoretzky, start thinking like Petrosyan. Happy to see this. Bishop d2, pressure on a5. That's why you paralyze the rook. So, this was the move in the game, rook fd8. But if the logic move a4 is coming to us, bishop to c3, don't go for direct attacking. Sometimes direct attacking is not giving us benefits. It's more important to work on the weaknesses of opponent. Knight g3 allows e4, bishop d2 is stronger. Actually, this is more forcing, paralyzing opponent, improving our bishop, and also this is such a great outpost. And now we've got more powerful bishop than this one on g7 and still working on that, and maybe one day we have such a potential sacrifices too. And next plan is again, this is still keep going, it's not an option, this is still keep going. Long time out. Okay. Chewing tobacco, gas station. 38. To prove 18? Really? He thought you were younger? So she picked your moves. Okay, let's go back to to this. So a4. Okay, but they said there is a slightly better move for black, like g4. They will not stay and resign, of course. I'm out for such. G4 seems like pretty sharp, improving now, trying to destroy this pawn structure and destroy the position of the good, solid outpost of the knight on e4, g4. So, for example, after fg, the black's plan was rook takes, king takes, bishop takes, and this knight could be under attack soon. Now, the advantage is not so huge for white after this breakthrough. But black is playing this in the game. Bishop c3, we keep going with our main line. Rook e1, pressure. Nobody share with me the rook's position, but rook is coming here. c8. Rook b7. So it's good to, if you decide to trade off, it's good to be not making a favor to the opponent. So if you want to trade off so much, I guess you can do it here. But actually, rook b8 is not that great, just because losing a pawn. How? Row of pawn islands? What is the row of pawn islands? Yeah, there are 3 pawn islands here for black, so definitely black is having 2 backward pawns and one isolated e5 pawn, so definitely he's having a worse position. Yeah, there we go. Boom. That's why this is the minus to provoke rook b8. Boom. Just winning a pawn, take back exchange, not winning a piece, but winning a pawn. This endgame has to be completely winning, yes. Hey, Olive. That's why the move in the game is rook d5. And it takes g5 now. can spamming you too. Winning second pawn? Oh yeah, knight g5, yeah, for sure. An earlier position, okay. Rook d5, protection, rook b6, keep going with attacking, bishop f7. A little bit better was a bishop d7. But now, there is another powerful tactic. Oh, if rook e8, there is a knight d6, attacking the rook. Pretty interesting too. And this is this cover attack now, and attacking b5, attacking everything. Headache. So with bishop d7, what's going on here? Beach to the house. Be closer to Kyle. Wrightsville Beach. I like the name. Looks like beach. Close to the ocean or close to the sea? Any sea. Rook takes h6 and boom! Pretty simple tactic deflection. The general defender on g7 and just forky next. Perfect. That's why they bring the bishop to f7 back. Another forky. I could even say it's a triple attack. But for some point white is scary to accept this. Maybe black will come here. Some other reason. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe knight on b5 could be close to trap. He's having c7 square. I'm not sure why he didn't take. Maybe knight f5 is more powerful. He wanna eliminate the bishop and simply capture e5. And the central pawn has to be priority. More important to eliminate the pair of bishops and capture the central pawn than this one. h7. Rook b7, look at that. He's trying to kill him on the 7th rank. Step on his neck. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Crystal clear game. Opposite color of bishops, but we have to say that actually doesn't matter because there are 2 extra pawns. The only one thing what you have to know, guys, is don't trade off the rooks. Use the rook like power. Use the rook like creating, for example, 2 separate pass pawns on the 2 sides, where you have pawn majority. You have pawn majority on the both sides. So here you can start probably pushing g3, h4, just try to create a f pass pawn, and here try to create any pass pawn if it's possible. 1 hour from Mary, sun. It's at beach east coast. I want move from Russia with me. I have Russian language coaching tomorrow. Whoa, that's awesome. That's awesome. I have one student, Russian. He's knowing English. He could be your coach too. But he's also a good level of chess, about 2001, 2000 in elite chess. He's good. I have only one Russian, yeah. It's super strange that Russian hire Bulgarian and we speak on English actually. It's a little bit strange. Rook or queen on the board, yeah, because guys, if you trade on the rooks, there are opposite color of bishops and black can hold on. For example, like bishop b3 is fixing your extra pawn and king could be holding on here, supporting by bishop. Bishop is strong on the both sides of the board. And also, oh no, every Russian gonna make laugh with me. My Russian is very funny. I cannot be Russian coach. Let's not put myself into the stress. So after this, rook takes b5, 2 extra pawns, trying to create a pass pawn, and hope so it has to be winning if opponents don't trade off somehow the rooks. Keep the rooks on the board, please. They also recommend my system on Ron Nimcovich, what I also recommend 100 times, guys. Check it out here too. Do you have it here? I'm not sure. Let's jump to library. This is game number 4 and go to the next one. Parago Romanishin. I met Romanishin in one, if it's the same guy. It has to be the same, he's older, yeah. I met Romanishin in some Italian Open tournament. He was pretty polite guy. Pretty nice. I know most of the players because of Gens und Sumus, you know? All of us, we are one family. Chess players are one family. Okay. Only woman like that means yes. Don't know why she. What Christmas is. Doesn't know what Christmas is? Many years ago. Magazine. Oh, okay. How was the name? Oleg Romanishin? I think something like that. Russia is something like born city or created city, not city, but country for chess. Born country for chess. Chess player is born to be in Russia. Okay. There we go. Parago Romanishin needs white to move. Start checking out some more candidates. Let's go. Положение черный предпочитальный превод коня на b5, пожалуй, наиболее надежный способ достичь равновесия. Who understand, who not? Next. Okay. Well, there are different traditional stuffs, Mr. Jingles. There are different religion. You have to be careful with the kids, with animals, with religion, with everything. It's completely different. So you have to be ready into the psychology point that you can like somebody, you can fall in love into the eyes, but why stream was cut? Into the eyes looking, into the beautiful lady stuffs. But there are 100 other factors. Yeah, that's it. Old sub battles. Oh my god, you invest your time to watch out the old sub battles. Yeah. He was distracted because sometimes nobody helps at home and it's too loudly situation, so he stopped playing sub battles for a while. Romanishin Gambit in the Inglese opening. Okay, guys, looking for fresh ideas for the art of maneuvering which piece. Let me know which piece you'd like to maneuver and where. By the way, they finished draw, but in the current situation, white is not having a brilliant pawn structure. But this is still in the main in the bigger center, not main center. So how white could use, for example, this center, the power of the center. In Russia, they're gonna keep. Oh, you're gonna go for Russia, but you wish she's coming to you. And you say, okay, that's really kind of weak. Exactly, but also, okay, after bishop f6, black is having more active bishop, agree. This bishop is pretty bad place, so maybe we can... Also, this bishop is pretty bad place, there is a very good pawn chain against him. So maybe we can take care about these two pieces next. If you understand my Russian... you could know the maneuver of any piece. Bring the knight to b5. There we go. Knight f2, e3, c2, a3, b5. Yeah, has Chang, but there is a one. There is a faster faster movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You try to bring the knight to the 5 moves, and look at that Hans Chang. 1, 2, 3. Sledgehammer plan is much faster. Yeah, Mr. Jingles is studying very fast. Hey, Jaxer, how are you doing? Jaxer is here in the chat. Let's make him welcome. It's like active defense now, counter-attacking. We have some alerts, yeah. Just using by channel points, you can do that. We have 5 to 6. And we can change it time to time also. They're not super fixed. 8, knight b5. Nobody can stop us to reach such a beautiful square for the knight. Very nice outpost. The knight was here a little before. Very tough place knight. So we should care about him to be a well improved. Kick him out. Boom. Next is how to improve this bishop. So bishop f1, bishop g2 could be a great place too. Bishop a6. As I told you, this game finished draw. It's not so exciting. The most important out of this game is to memorize what the maneuver white was doing. And here they did a draw. Farrago Romanishin. Actually, Romanishin is a very drawish player. I know that. You wonder how that is welcoming. Coffin dance. Oh, 1,200. You could play against me yesterday. I played yesterday for free adoption matches. Even it was too much, and in the end I wasn't in a good mood to adopt strawbacks, so I was falling down. Next game. Here is Botvinnik. Finally! Famous, super famous game. By the way, little note out of this is most of all white, not white. Most of all, rook belonged to the open file. And 7 or 8, 7 or 8 a rank. Of course, you know this, all these elementary stuffs. Setup. It will be interesting game. Hope so. Here is Botvinnik, 2 rooks endgame. Also looks like complicated. But too much pawns on the board. Is somebody else in the chess streamers is reading a book like me? I think so, no, but I'm not watching so much, so probably you're following other streamers much more. I have no idea. So this is our 4th book, what we start with you guys. So we can change the topics now, time to time. What you're most of all interesting to cover on. Keres Botvinnik, Moscow 1947. 4th. Yeah. Elephant knight against bishop. Elephant knight against bishop Mikhail Tau, and this is the strategy of maneuvering any piece. Knight against bishop. It's a very teeny book. I hope so. I'll be glad to finish it soon. Yeah. All right. It's a white to move. No more opposite color of bishops, but position is very interesting because of the so much pressure on the c file. Maybe this is something out of French or Stonewall or Dutch opening. I'm not sure about opening part. Okay, so white to move. There we go. Keres Botvinnik has to be famous game. Who is studying the Botvinnik games? You're gonna know this game maybe. Oh, the lesson... yeah, I'm gonna finish after 30 minutes and I'm gonna spend 1 more hour about improving my rating of puzzles. Yeah, 1 or 2 at a time, but why not? You have 1 life. Why not to try everything and then choose what is more interesting for you? Sometimes make fun is much better than push you to cover something what is really boring. Knight to e5, struggling to find how to get it there. Could be French and knight b1, knight a2, knight. We have several ideas. Knight c1, d3, e5. Wait, Wegener. Ah, d2 you mean? d2, f3, e5. b4 by Logis. b4 by Logis. This could be the next move. Next book. b4 by Logis. Trash talking chess. Yeah, if you play against me on live chess, I can trash talk and I can win into the psychology way. Yeah, that's how maybe I got smashed when I was a kid in the club where I visit the club. I was the smallest one, maybe the youngest one, and the big boys smashed me down with the dirty trash talking. And maybe I remember this and now I'm using it. Okay. So, hey, Protrash, how are you doing? B1, D2, F3, D5. This looks like banana's pajamas. Okay, so now white, of course, white has to fight for the C file just because black is having more pressure on it, like C rooks. We need a plan for white, yes. So move like knight a2 as fast as possible. Bishop e5, we can trade off. Could be the best. Just bring the other rook as fast as possible, because black one more time is having 1 rook extra on the C file pressure. This could be the best plan, but white did a bad move. E3 question mark. How black can use the situation and got activity as fast as possible? Maybe we should flip the board and play for Mr. Botvinnik, because looks like Keres. Oh, Keres mess up. Let's check out the final. Oh, this is a long game. Uh-oh. And Чёрные постепенно выиграли. Чёрные выиграли. Looks like black won, so let's flip the board and use the mistake of white. How? Of course, bishop b5. Boom. Very well. Rook e1. Use the pin, yeah? Use the activity to get space, and now really knight is under pin. He doesn't have anymore this chance again, because we can step on his neck on c2 and use this pressure. King g8. By the way, black king is also under background pressure. If bishop f1, there is a simplifying method in knight e4. If knight a2, as I mentioned before, rook c2 is fantastic move. Oh, wait, knight a2, rook c2 is not fantastic move. White is having such a great counterattack move. Knight c3. Hey, Francesco, how are you doing? Happy to see you. Didn't come long time ago. You didn't take a part in the last Simo. I gonna cry. How are you doing, Francesco?
Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh.
Cheers with some song.
Anybody do the things you do before?
sec, disconnect the black rooks right now. Knight c3, pretty strong move. And rook takes b2 is a mistake. Because of which move? Try to find out. Wow, next 7 Fridays? Aha, just one game, you mean? One game per every Friday, each Friday. To play OTB again. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah. Just has to dance. So why rook takes b2 is a question mark, guys. f2, king g1, rook b2. It's gotta be the same. Żleć. 1913. Wish you plenty of... Hello. Plenty. Come on, guys. Is black king really on g8? Yes, black king is really on g8. So why rook takes b2 is the mistake. Selection. Candidate. Oh. Come on, guys. If you're white, what could be the winning move here? Social activities. Yeah. Because of this COVID, probably. 94. Knight takes knight. Nope. I'm still searching for if this is the correct position. So they said, wait, 92. Oh no, this is a completely different situation. Just a second. I'm confused. With 92, move number 27. Ah, instead of bishop f1. Oh, my bad. 92 now. 92 now. Yeah. And now rook c2. They make me confused. Now rook c2, knight c3 now. Rook takes b2. Okay, there we go. Now it's white's powerful. Yeah, I was wondering also why f2 is hanging. Okay. This is the tactic now after rook takes b2. I'm reading also on Russia, reading on chat and trying to talk in English. Knight takes d5. Let me see why this is working. I take the rook. And what's going on? Don't you lose the knight now? Knight f6, in between check. Boom. White is slightly better. Okay. So that's why rook takes b2 doesn't really work. That's why rook c2 is not so genius plan. We just bring the position back to rook c2 idea. Take care when you step on the second rank. So which move was slightly better right now instead of rook c2 if you cannot really go there? Bishop c4, boom. Great. Through Tarsh. Very good move, attacking the knight. And if knight is moving away, you can think about improving your knight here, bishop b3 and so on. Bishop c4 attacking the knight. It's much better. Okay, let's keep going with the main line. Rook fe1, king g8. Now f3 is the main line. Bishop c4, fixing. So now, if e4, what could be the correct response? Oh, huge thanks. Thank you, Dvoretzky. Huge thanks. $8 an hour for Russian coaching. Probably. Should you pay more? I guess not. If you find if you like your coach, why you have to pay more? Bishop d3. No. You know, all the time you can pay more. All the time you can drive Ferrari. You can be happy with your Porsche older version. Knight h5, such a brilliant counterattack. Knight h5, źle. Bishop d3, slow down, and you're gonna lose d5. So what's the idea behind Bishop d3? I'm not sure. Bishop d3, I could simply take and bring the rook here also. Okay, Knight h5, counterattack here. That's why they didn't push at all. They played Bishop f1. Knight e8 now. This is the maneuver, probably what it's good to find out. Exclamation mark. You have to study? Never have to. You can study, only if you wish. All depends on you. Okay, knight e8, there we go. So now if e4, we can simply bring back the knight to f6, by the way.
His name is John C.
Oh my god, that's stressful. Some of them are very loud. Yeah. What's so special? You stress me. It's a very special because you want to go to d6, of course, to the better square, and because all effort is on the queenside part. Final goal has to be c4, working on the backward pawns b2 and e3. Always special. We can check out some more sidelines, like if there is a e4. Then we go back here. E takes f, rook e5, g6. Boom, boom. Rook d1. And so on. Rook d1, and we can check out the evolution. It's crystal clear draw. Rook d8, it's playable. Yeah, white is having weaknesses, but if they're not reachable, sometimes there is no way to improve the position. Sometimes it's happened like that. Go for draw, at least go for draw, exactly. Draw is also a good result. e6, king e2. Artur Yusupov also analyzed this, and he mentioned that here knight e2 could be unpleasant for white after rook c2, b3. Okay, probably the most natural is bring the king to the supporting of these pieces like that. King d3, e to d2. And I'm sure you're gonna have a great suggestion about next move. What's the black's plan? The game starts, so how to win or draw? No, I check it with the engine. That is pretty playable because you simplify. This was better version of white, not this main line. Black plan is the win. Very well. Make pressure how? Make pressure how? Knight b5? Bring the knight to c4? Rook c6, knight c4? Do you have time for rook c6? Rook c6, c6, knight c4 looks nice, yeah, I'm agree. Maybe I'm gonna have a protection. Let's check out rook c6. Maybe I can simply come here. If you go here, I'm coming here. So I'm having pretty solid defense. But yes, it's looking very, very, very nice. Okay. Of course. Push! Push! b5. Exclamation mark, of course, to pushing. King d3. It's all about queenside part. So to destroy opponent, of course, you need several pawns pushing. Now they wanna push b3 and somehow holding on c4 on time. So what we have to do as fast as possible. What we have to do as fast as possible to prevent this b3 holding on here before boom. Exactly. Before knight e2. We can capture here because now this is isolated pawn and even could be under attack soon. Why they lose it so easy? Oh. Oh, they don't really have protection, yeah. So what's the improvement here, guys? Oh. Do you need visa or anything? I think you should go to the politics stuffs like visa if you need to visit Russia. I think for us, we're having visa or green stamp or whatever. For USA, I have no idea. To visit Russia, what do you need? Or nothing. Let's move there. Rook e4, sure, there we go. Simplify once. And maybe it could be interesting to check out why they simply come here and they take here. What's going on after rook c1? How to... we can simply take, yeah, we can simply take by check, okay. Your passport is current. Oh, it's not only about passport, I'm talking about other documents. If you're allowed to enter in Russia without any other documents, is it only the passport enough for it? You can simply check out. American don't need visa. Okay. Yeah, I'm talking about visa, not visa like card. I'm talking about visa document to get access to Russia. It's a document, it's something like green card, yeah, or whatever, yeah. It's a green card just to enter in the country. Document, special document. Just check out, I'm not sure, custom service or whatever, or yeah. You can ask, but probably it could be... Both is are nice to have. Yeah, yeah. For example, from Bulgaria we need special visa, and even it's not so fast, you have to pay. For Iran, I remember my visa cost 100 euro. For Russia, probably it's a little bit more. Uzbekistan. Yeah, you need where you go. Truth. Oh, America has visa-free entrance to 154 countries. Wow. Yo, some of the countries just they don't have visa. US embassy, yeah. US embassy. November, my birthday! Can leave any country without papers either, usually. At night. Usually at night. Okay, so let's finish this game between Keres and Botvinnik. Knight c3, rook takes a3. Now, the strategy of black, сейчас быть может, Полу Киресу стаю изпит активна H4 в надежда на con d6. So they said that there's some little hope of the white counterattack in the center, maybe. Logis looks like copy-paste something. It's too much. Oh, it's about immigration. Some rules. UK. Trump and Putin. Yeah, Logis has to sing happy birthday, yeah. E4, so now this continuation could be E4, last hope for white maybe to break through ED. But now there is a knight b5, increasing the pressure of the pin, and wow, such an exclamation mark now for white. So how white could save his skin here in this position? Because if you want to go to the regular defense, probably it's super bad after just simple black capture here, trade-off here, and or just bring the king here, it's over. So what could be the white counterattack here? Playing for a draw. With a hope for draw, yeah. $50,000 people, okay. D6? Oh, I'm gonna lose this in a forcing way. I don't recommend D6. You're gonna be pieced down. D takes E6. I'm gonna take by check and then having plenty of time to stop the pawn. Don't go for risky line. Rook B1. I just take the knight by my knight. So it seems like maybe for him it's not a problem to visit her, but for her gonna be a little problem to visit him. Yeah, she needs visa to visit USA. She needs any green card or whatever to visit him. Rook b1. D takes e6. Rook takes e3, king to give rook b1. Rook c1, no, it's losing. King c4. There we go. King c4. King c4. Counter that, guys. If you take here, I take here. If rook takes c3, this could be the potential draw. King takes b5, ed, and now boom, forky. Interesting rook end game. Just let me know why knight takes c3 is a question mark. Why knight takes c3 winning an extra minor piece could be a question mark. Also check out. I have to generate a note like this. With the pawn, such a mad fork, rook e3, king b4, king b4, no! D takes e6, just because e7 is coming, pushing. where I am. D takes e6, guys. So after d takes e6, opponent is provoked to move the king in front and then king b4. Why? Because it's in between move winning a pawn. Oh, hydrate, I just won. Oh, okay, Logis. That. Okay, so just capture here. And then king to b4 is winning. Rook takes a3. Let's keep going with the game. King c2. 96. Rook b1. Oh, we should flip because playing for black. This was the only one counter-attacking chance for white a little before with the e4 plan. Rook a1. Go behind.
Bitties. Oh, you gotta shake those bitties every time you shake those bitties. Come on.
Step by step, black won this endgame.
Shake bitties. Let's shake those
Keres
bitties.
Butfinik.
Shake all the
Who
bitties.
Keres against Mikhail Butfinik.
Thank you guys so much for shaking. All
Warsaw,
the
Sweden,
bitties,
and so on.
shake
I need a new
bitties. Shake 'em,
paper.
let's shake 'em, shake 'em, let's
We
shake
just
all the
finished
bitties,
with,
let's shake bitties. I love you guys. Thank you guys for
this.
shaking and shake bitties.
This is Saint Nicola. Ban Logis, please. We have some stomachache. I could ban him. This is Saint Nicola from the church. Okay, so we reach page number 12 out of the book. Strategy, Art of Strategy belong to Dvoretzky. I hope so you like the lesson, guys.